Hello and welcome to the emotions clearing video. Today we're looking at some handouts which I do give credit to Dane Thomas who put these together. And this is a process that is called muscle testing. And there are many variations on the muscle testing, but I am going to show you one of those. So what we're doing is that we are joining the thumb and the forefinger on one hand, and we're going to make a circle like that. And that is held quite firmly, yeah? So with your other hand, you're going to use your thumb and your ring finger, and the same, make a circle, but you're going to bring it across, open and intertwine. So it's making a connected circle like that, yeah? Now this circle here with the ring finger and the thumb is quite loosely held together, making it easily to pull apart from the other, yeah? So ring finger, thumb, intertwine and make the connected circle so that it can pull apart, and remembering that this one is actually quite firmly held together. So we're going to join those two there. The idea of this is that your brain and the connections to your hands and your fingers can tell when something is either negative or not true, or positive and true. And so this is how the emotions chart works with that, because we're going to test our emotions. And when we say particular words, if our connection is released, then that is telling us that there is something up with that particular emotion. Now we're going to do an example so we can test this to see how it works, yeah? So we do our connection like that, we have our circle, have it connected, and we're going to test it. So if by making a statement that is not true, it will pull apart, yeah? But if you make a statement that is true, it should stay fairly firm. Now remembering that one hand with the forefinger and the thumb is quite firmly held together, that is tight, yeah? This one a little bit more relaxed. So we'll connect that again. And then we'll say a statement that is true. My name is Karen Thompson. Yeah, so I'm pulling, but it's staying connected. It's not pulling apart because that statement is true. It's a positive statement. Now I'm going to say a negative statement or a statement that is not true, and you'll see that it pulls apart. So once again, we'll just connect the two, yeah, and it's, you know, held together. Not tight. Remember, this one is fairly relaxed. Okay. My name is, I didn't even get to say it, but you know what I was going to say? I was going to say, my name is Jemima Ted. But my body already knew that that was a negative comment or a not true comment. So it pulled apart straight away. So you can do that testing before you start. All right, so this is how it goes. I'll just enlarge, because we start with this chart, the one that's on the left-hand side. So I'm going to enlarge that, yeah? And you know what? I'm going to put my glasses on because the words are really small and, you know, yeah, sometimes I need to wear my glasses. Okay, all right. So I'm going to do the connection, remember? Yes, like that, yeah? Good, all set to go. Now, the idea is we start with the words for each of those circles that you see. So we say the words fire, wood, earth, water, metal, central governing. And the idea is to find out if, through the muscle testing, that one pulls away when you say a particular word. So let's do that, shall we? And I'll find out what mine are. Fire, wood, earth. Oh. Okay, so it's pulled apart at earth, yeah? So now that I've identified that there is something within the earth energy that is attached to my feelings, this is where I need to concentrate on, yeah? So this one here. All right, so now I'm going to say the words spleen and stomach using the muscle testing, and let's see which one pulls away. So connecting, right, spleen, stomach, spleen. Okay, so testing, go backwards and forwards just to give it a go. Okay, I'll try that again. Spleen, barely got the word out, didn't I? Okay, so then we want to enlarge so I can see. And now we're going to say the words that are associated with spleen and find out where my emotional blockage is. Low self-esteem, confidence, sympathy. Okay. Brooding, cynicism, rejection, envy, consideration, recollection, indifference. So I've got sympathy and empathy that came up. So let's try this again just to double check. Low self-esteem, confidence came up. So it's very close there. So let's see if we can narrow it down to one, shall we? Confidence. Confidence. So let's see on a rating. So now I have really chunked down. I've gone from earth to spleen to confidence. Confidence is the emotion that my body is struggling with right now. So let's see on a rating scale from 100 to 1,000, or you can do from 10 to 100, where that emotion rates. Because we want to be scoring a 10 out of 10 or 100 out of 100, yeah, or 1,000 out of 1,000, depends what you prefer to count. I usually count by hundreds, takes me to the 1,000. So let's try that. And so we do the same thing, muscle testing once again. So I'm testing my level of confidence. 100, 200, 300. Ooh, yeah, it's quite low, 300. So I'm now thinking, what is it that I'm not confident about? I'll tell you a little bit of a story that my house is currently up for sale, but it's not selling. So I guess my level of confidence that I'm struggling with is my confidence in someone buying my house and me being able to relocate and follow my desire of relocation. So that is something that has been bothering me. Yeah, so now through this muscle testing, that has been verified that this is an issue for me. Yeah. So it's confidence, it's spleen, and it's earth. Now we go to the other sheet. So there we go. Let me enlarge this one. All right. So remember how it was earth and spleen. Now this is pointing to the meridian point. This is the meridian access point that is identifying where my emotional block is. Now what we do, we actually massage that particular point. So you can't see, I'll just move the laptop down a bit so you can possibly see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm using the meridian point, as you see, is the spleen. It's just under the rib cage. So there, that's where I massage. We'll take it back up again. There we go. So I'm massaging under the rib cage. And when you do this, you're just closing your eyes and relaxing. And when this happens, there can be sighing, there can be a cough, or there can be a yawn. And this is actually your body releasing that tension. I'm closing my eyes and just massaging that point. And you just keep massaging until you feel that there's been a release. And then what you can do is that you can test it again. Okay, so let's go back and test that. So we'll go back to the other sheet. Where are we? We lost it. There we go. So we'll go back to what I was reading, the earth. Yeah. So we're going to do the testing of 100 to 1,000 again. Yeah. So I'm testing my level of confidence. Low self-esteem, confidence. So I feel quite strong. Yeah. Now, if that were to have broken away like that, we still do the testing. Yeah. I'm testing my level of confidence. See, still, it's still not breaking. So let's test that confidence again. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Because I feel, and you might hear it in my voice, I feel so much more calmer. Yeah. And so this is the way that you are able to test your feelings. But we want to be able to backtrack just to make sure that there is nothing else that is an issue for us. So I want to run through that listing again. So I will do the confidence test. Confidence, I'm testing my confidence. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. That's all clear. Now I want to test all of those. Low self-esteem, confidence, sympathy, brooding, cynicism, rejection, envy, consideration, recollection, indifference. Forward. Spleen, stomach, yeah. Look, nothing's breaking away, is it? Yeah. And then we go back and we want to test all the natural energies. So we've got fire, wood, earth, water, metal, central, governing, and all is clear. Yeah. So this is the activity that you can do every day to clear your emotions. It's a great way of starting the day. It's a great way of identifying what's really happening for you, what emotions are needing to be healed. And because we have different things that come up for us every day, this is a really good daily ritual to start doing. So I'll leave it up to you now. Go ahead, practice, download the sheets or have them saved on your desktop so that you're able to access them every day and have a practice. See how you go and post your comments to the Break Free Tribe on Facebook. Looking forward to hearing and reading how you're going with this exercise. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you on the next video.